In Heightened Security, we meet lawyer Chase Strangio, who has spent the last several years attending federal court to fight for trans rights and fight against anti-trans laws. The main focus of this documentary is, should children be able to change from male to female and female to male, and Chase claims in the documentary that only 1% of children regret their decision once they've changed, and 99% of cases children live a healthy, happy, fruitful life, and that 1% they regret the decision because of peer pressure and outside pressures. So really there is no danger to children changing their sex. Heightened Scrutiny is directed by Sam Feder, who has previously directed Kate Bornstein as A Queer in Pleasant Danger and Disclosure. Heightened Scrutiny is an entertaining documentary, but to me feels incomplete and a little bit unsatisfying. I just think that the timing of this documentary could have changed a little bit. It kind of ends on a whimper and on a down note. I just think this documentary, maybe because it's only a short documentary, about 1 hour and 25 minutes, I think maybe ending this documentary maybe 1 hour into President Trump's administration, maybe 1 year later, would have been more ideal, just so we can see the effects of Trump's anti-trans laws, how they affect Chase, and because the documentary ends on Trump winning the election, and then like, I want to know what's going to happen, and then the film ends and it's like, okay, that's it. And I also would have liked maybe a bit of a history on anti-trans laws and attitudes towards trans people, because I went into the film a little bit cold. I wasn't really sure what it was about. I just knew it was about someone going to federal court and fighting something, and then it took me about 20-30 minutes just to get into the film, and then finally realise what the film is about and what Chase is fighting for. So it took me a while to get into the film, and the film did get a little bit repetitive. It's just Chase going into federal court, and we see here audio transcripts of what he's talking about in court, and they get a little bit repetitive, like he's kind of like fighting the same case over and over again about children should have the right to healthcare and all the rights that normal children have. Trans children should have the same rights and healthcare as everybody else. But we don't really get a lot of our trans kids. We don't get their perspective on life. There's not a lot of trans kids in the film, so I would have liked more of that. So it just feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. Heightened Scrutiny could have been the ultimate documentary. Like, it could have got more attention to this cause. It could have been a history on trans kids, and then what's happening now, and then maybe 1 year later or 2 years later into Trump's administration, and how his laws and how his attitudes towards trans people and kids are affecting trans people now, and how it's affecting Chase's fight in federal court. I think it would have been like a 2.5 hour documentary on the full scope of this. Would have been a much better way to bring attention to this cause than just a short documentary on Chase's court battles and then end on the whimper. So it just felt like a missed opportunity to me. I give Heightened Scrutiny 3 stars out of 5. It's a very important documentary, but I just felt a little bit of a missed opportunity. It's entertaining, and Chase is a very a good lawyer. He's a nice screen presence, and he's easy to follow, and he's funny and relatable. But I just wish we got more of a scope of what trans kids deal with now, and I just wish the film was longer and it covered more ground. But I still recommend checking out Heightened Scrutiny, because it's a very important topic, and it's a must-see film if you're interested in trans rights and what's happening with trans people in America now. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Heightened Scrutiny? Please comment below what you please comment Thanks for watching. What did you think of Heightened Scrutiny? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.